Hello Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at your energies between the 21st to the 27th of June 2021 or thereabouts. I have been away for about 3 weeks, getting jobs done and finishing things off. Also grounding myself with this eclipse season and retrograde season that we're in. I've needed to really ground myself and just concentrate on practical matters, things that I need to get on with my hands. Creating a fish pond was one of the things. But anyway, I'm back now, so really looking forward to doing your readings again for you, Virgo. Okay, I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards. It is a general reading, so it won't resonate fully with everybody, but take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Just to quickly say, I hope you're all managing to get through this eclipse and a retrograde season. It's not an easy energy, and it's very transformational energy, so things are going to be bubbling up and probably have bubbled up that need dealing with, that can't be brushed away any longer, if you like. So that's difficult, but it's very necessary. It's a necessary time, very important energies, but there's nothing to stop. And with the retrograde as well, just taking your time, being extra cautious in many areas, but there's nothing to stop you starting to plan, ready for being able to go forward again. So it's a good opportunity to do that, to reflect and review, and then start to plan for going forward. All right, enough said, Virgo. I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Moonology cards, just to get your reading started. And a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions. So first of all, we have the full moon in Scorpio for you, and this says it's time to release negativity. It's time to release negativity, Virgo. So let's see where that's going. And very much an eclipse energy. Whatever's bubbling up, it's time to face it, look at it, and then release it. Don't hold on to it, whatever it is. And number 48. This is about choices, choices that we make, the risks inherent in that, and then having to face consequences. So this is almost like Pandora, who opens the box and releases the energies, and once they're released, they can't be put back in again. So it's just facing up to that, and that again is very much to do with the energy of the eclipse season. All right, Virgo, so let's see where we're going. So final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading there, what you're thinking about, the root of the matter, past influences, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides and the energies would like to say to you at this time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So this is talking about a relationship, some form of a close relationship. It may be an intimate relationship, it may be a close friendship, work colleagues, parent-child relationship. So close relationship of some sort. So I'll just pop that to one side. And a final shuffle then of the Light Seers Tarot. And I'll just put these on top for a little bit of clarity and depth. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Sun, which is the major arcana, a very optimistic card, very joyful, hopeful, creative energy. It also sheds light on situations, so it's a beautiful energy. So I'll just put that to one side also. Let's see where we're going. I did have a quick look at underneath the Two of Cups. We had the Nine of Swords. And of course, this is fear-based thought. So exaggerated fear to do with a relationship of some sort. And of course, the first card out was it's time to release negativity. So that it may be something to do with this relationship. Having to perhaps face consequences to decisions made in the past. Have to face up to those for some of you. But let's see. It's very important energy, because once we've faced them, dealt with it, released it, and then we can move on afresh, anew. Alright, so let's have a look at the heart of your reading, Virgo. Okay, so we've got the Five of Wands and the King of Swords. King of Swords is very much an air energy. It's very much Gemini, Libra and Aquarius energy. But your ruling planet is Mercury, Virgo, so I feel this could be an aspect of you applying logic, thinking deeply logically about a situation. Because here we have the Five of Wands. Now, this is about disagreements and conflict, different perspectives, different people wanting their perspective to be heard, to dominate perhaps. They feel that their perspective is the most important one. So there's some form of disagreement, conflict happening in your life at the moment, Virgo, that you're giving perhaps some deep thought to. Trying to apply a sense of logic to whatever this is. Trying to remove the emotion out of the equation. Because the Five of Wands is very much to do with emotion. Okay. So on your mind at the moment, we've got the Palace of Swords now and the World. And the Palace of Swords is the home environment to do with communication, to do with thought, matters to do with the mind and the intellect. So within the home environment, there's lots of this energy at this time, and this is what you're thinking about. Now, the World this is talking about a completion of a cycle. So, you know, stepping through the hoop, very happy, joyful, ready to move on. So there's something completing in this home or a home work environment, which is increasingly the case these days, isn't it? So whatever it means for you, but it's certainly an environment that you are in, Virgo, very much to do with communication, interaction, the mind, thinking deeply about things. But there's something within that is coming to an end now. It's completing, ready for a new cycle to begin. And this is what you're thinking about. And it could be that that's what's here with the King of Swords that you're giving some deep thought to. But there's something about disagreements, raised, heightened emotions perhaps. So let's see. At the root of this we have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, in its purest sense, can be about movement, moving environment, leaving an environment, moving home. But for me, the Knights are always all about action, whichever suit they are from, whatever element they are representing. They do bring in action and change and herald that. But you see, the Knight of Wands, you see, the Knight is on a fire-breathing dragon. And for me, this is about trying to keep control of this fire-breathing dragon. So it could be trying to hold on to a passion of some sort, trying to control something very, very strong, very passionate, trying to hold on to that energy. And to clarify the Nine of Wands, so The Nine of Wands is when there's been lots of battles fought. Probably quite a difficult time, I would gauge. But there's one final battle here. So you're holding on, you're standing your ground. You've got one final thing to be sorted. But having to defend yourself at the same time, I feel, protect yourself. And while you're holding on to this fire-breathing dragon, trying to hold something back from taking off with you. So these are at the root of this situation. Let's have a look at past influences. We have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment, lots of blessings, lots of joy, wishes coming true. And the clarifier is the Ace of Wands. So it is a creative idea, a new creative idea, creative endeavour, a spark of inspiration of some sort that brought in many blessings. A very, very creative energy, the Ace of Wands. So they're the past influences. And something you're holding onto a passion, but there was a hurdle, there was an obstacle to be dealt with. But then this inspiration idea, creative idea that's brought in many blessings for you, wish fulfillment. But currently, that has led on currently to conflict of some sort that you're having to give some deep thought to, but something is completing. Let's have a look. Going forward, we've got the Nine of Swords again, and we saw the Nine of Swords underneath the Two of Cups energy. Oh, I beg your pardon, this is the Ten of Swords. So it was the Nine of Swords underneath the Two of Cups, which is fear-based thoughts, exaggerated thoughts. Well, going forward, we've got the Ten of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles. So the Ten of Swords comes forward after a very painful and difficult time. Sometimes it's a feeling of betrayal. But when the Ten of Swords comes forward, the swords are now starting to lift. So whatever this painful situation has been, that has been very difficult for you, Virgo, it's going to start to ease going forward. It's going to lift. It's going to lift. It's not going to feel as bad as it has been. And I feel that's where this completion is coming in. The completion of a cycle. That there is an ending in sight to whatever it is that's been very difficult for you. And the clarifier is the Two of Pentacles. So this is about a need for balance, a need to achieve balance. There's something up in the air at the moment that you're not sure about, that you can't grasp at the moment. There's something. You've definitely got a lot in the bag. There's things that you have got a firm grip on, but there's something that needs to needs for you to be able to get a firm grip on it, and you're not able to do that at the moment. You're not sure about it at the moment and how it's going to look, if I can put it that way. So there's still a little bit of work to be done, but the swords things are going to start to get better and to get easier for you, Virgo. Just got to work a little bit harder on something to get something into view, into sight. So what do your energies, your guides want to say to you, Virgo? Well, we have the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups. The pages are young energy. Sometimes it's referring to a younger person, but it doesn't have to be. In essence, the energy of the pages are about it's a young energy to do with the elements. So So this is the Page of Swords. So this is a young energy to do with communication. Now sometimes the Page of Swords is an immature communication. It could be a communication that comes in quite bluntly. Or it could be the beginnings of something, beginnings of a type of communication. The clarifier is the Three of Cups. And in this particular depiction, the Three of Cups in its purest sense is very much about coming together, celebration, happiness, joy, fun. And in this particular depiction, we've got the three young ladies who are following their star. So they're following their dream. They're turning back on what's done, finished, and they're heading towards their dream, following their star. And there's lots of joy and happiness connected to that. But perhaps a little bit of uncertainty also, possibly. I'm going to get some more information now, because what I'm not clear about is how the Three of Cups energy is linking in with this Page of Swords. So I'm just going to get some more information about that. Right, could we have clarifiers, please, for the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups as extra guidance? Page of Swords and the Three of Cups, please, for Virgo. Page of Swords and the Three of Cups, please, for Virgo. Two more, please. So connected to the Page of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Death and Rebirth card. So connected with this young, immature energy, who communicates immaturely, perhaps, or it's simply an immature energy, I feel. We have the Hierophant, which is the higher wisdom, universal wisdom, doing the right thing, giving wise counsel and bringing blessings down. So this is very much about, I feel this is about doing the right thing. This is what the universal energies is bringing down, because we have the Death card. So this is something ending, needing to be cleansed. We've got the fire burning, so something needs to be purified, to be cleansed, because there's no more growth in a certain area. We've got the pumpkins here, which represents autumn time and harvest, but it also represents that that's the end of an end of a season. So I feel that the universe is actually bringing in an end to this immaturity of some sort, I feel, or an ending to this immature communication. And it's the universe doing this. And so connected to the Three of Cups, we have the Princess of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Princess of Wands is very much about looking to the future, waiting for something to come in. She's holding a red rose, so I feel it's very much about desire, something that the princess is desiring and wanting and hoping for. And she's just waiting for something, waiting for it to come in. So it's sort of an anticipation. Perhaps waiting for something that's meaningful for a heart to appear around the corner. So linking that with the Three of Cups, this may be talking about something about chasing a dream. With the Three of Cups chasing their stars, looking for their stars. So this is, you know, very much about looking for that perfect something to come over the horizon. And here is the Ace of Pentacles. So the further clarifier is the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a new job offer, a new job opportunity or money opportunity that can offer abundance. And it looks like this is what, for some of you, this is what you're perhaps seeking, looking for. This abundant opportunity to come in, that you've been preparing and planning for, and walking away from that which no longer is meaningful for you now, and looking to going towards what is meaningful for you. And it looks like it's in the area of perhaps work, career, income. But with the Princess of Wands, it almost feels like you feel like you've been waiting a long time for something to come in. It could be that, you know, for whoever this is for, the ending of this sort of immature communication, whoever that's to do with, has needed to happen. That's needed to happen, ready for you being able to then go after what's going to bring in abundance for you. Let me see if I can I have two more, please? Two more. Two more, please. Right, so what we've got here, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So what this is saying is something is still growing, something is still maturing, something is still maturing, something's still growing. It's not quite time to harvest, not quite time to reap the rewards, if you like, of all the hard work that's been put into something. Because there is a process that's happening here. So something needs to end, ready for a transformation. And that transformation is something that is still maturing and still growing. So it's just being patient a little while longer. And connected then with going forward, chasing your dream, waiting for whatever it is that you've been putting the hard work into to materialise. And I think it's something to do with a new opportunity, to do with abundance, work, career perhaps. But we've got a devil energy here, and this is an obsessive energy. The fires of passion burning and cutting in, and the thorns of the rose cutting into this couple here. So there's something very preoccupying, that you're obsessing about here. Okay, let's just put that down with these energies. Let me just move these up. Okay, so if we have a look at all of those, with the devil energy coming out right at the end here, there's something that you're obsessing about. Something you're obsessing about and preoccupied with. That needs, I feel that it needs to end. It needs to end for this for the abundance and the opportunity to come in, and for you to be able to follow your star and your dream. But the Hierophant coming in here, right next to the Page of Swords, indicates to me the universe is stepping in here, trying to help you because of obsessive thinking about something. Preoccupation to the point of excluding everything else. They're the energies I'm getting here. I feel for somebody, or for some of you out there, it's time to grow up. I think that's what this is saying. And it's time to take some responsibility. And that's why something is needing to complete, something is needing to end. And it could be the reason why there's conflict and arguments around you. I mean, in the past you have felt truly blessed with creation and creative ideas, but there's lots of passion been around, and you've been standing your ground trying to deal with something. I feel it's to do with a relationship, but also we've got relationship and work intermingled here. I'm just going to get some more information about the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles for you, Virgo. Could we have some more information about the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, please, for Virgo? And two more, please. Two more. So connected to the Ten of Swords, we have Temperance and the Star. So the swords are lifting. This difficult, painful situation is starting to ease now. It will get better. We've got Temperance, which is about having patience, achieving balance, moderation in all things. So a beautiful, beautiful energy there. So as the swords are lifting, you know, you're going to have the Temperance energy coming in for you. And I feel it's saying as well, just be patient while things start to gradually ease and get better. Because we've got the Star, which is about wishing on a star, having hope and wish fulfillment going forward. So beautiful energies there. And then connected to the Two of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords, this is when things, not much happening, a bit of hibernation type energy. So things have slowed down, time to rest, recuperate, review. Review the energies, review the situation. Just slow down a little bit going forward. And I think this is much needed. It's a needed time for you. And then the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, Queen of Pentacles, it's not gender specific, but this is about money, earnings, money being offered. You see the Queen of Pentacles opening up the treasure chest here, offering this abundant opportunity, bringing money in. So this is very much about work and career here, and money coming in. For some of you, it could be a job offer, perhaps. from a Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles generally is somebody who runs their own business, very good with money. But certainly something money-wise coming in, being offered here. At the end of this period of rest and recuperation. And that, it could be whatever the Queen of Pentacles is bringing in, that's what's up in the air at the moment. That's not clear at the moment. But it will come clear. So it's time to release negativity. It's also about facing up to consequences of decisions made perhaps in the past. Yes. So choices made, risks taken, but that's the energy of the eclipse season. We know we can't keep avoiding these things any longer, you know, and to a greater or lesser degree, we're all having to go through these energies. But it is time to release negativity here, you know, and looks like there's going to be a time of healing, a time of rest and recuperation, and keep hopeful, wishing on a star for what's coming, and something's still up in the air, but you know, after this time of rest, things are going to start to come in again, but in a more solid, secure way. The Queen of Pentacles does bring in stability, more stability and predictability, which I feel is something that you need. And it's about moving on from this obsessive energy that is harmful for you, Virgo. To allow for these new opportunities to come in. All right, I'm just going to get two final messages for Virgo, please. Whoever this is for. Two final messages. What else does Virgo need to know, please? What else? What else does Virgo need to know? So this is about discovering truth. So you stand in the light of truth. So this is standing outside yourself, I feel, and looking at things squarely. You know, remove the mists of vagueness, of self-deceit as well for some of you, perhaps. Illusion and delusion. Stand in the light of your truth, and then choose your way, choose the direction you're going to go in, you know, with more clarity and understanding of your situation. And then taking shelter, the answers lie within. So, you know, go within, take time out, as with the Four of Swords energy. Take time out and go within, meditate. Have time to look within and search for the answers. Shine your light and search for the answers. And nurture and look after yourself. I feel there's a period of time coming up where you need time to recover. And it could be something different for all of you, Virgo. So very much a transformational time for you, Virgo, whoever this is for. Release the old negativity and go forward in you know, in a lighter vein. Stand in the light of your truth. All right, Virgo, and it's been quite a long reading for you, hasn't it? Quite in depth, but I hope it's given you a little bit of clarity and understanding on a situation. But good luck going forward. And I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.